As we stand on this field today, next to the students who have been with us for years, many questions come to mind. What does the future hold? Will I ever see my classmates again? Where will we be in 10 years? Amidst these questions, the one thing that comforts us is the realization that we have finally made it. For this speech, I decided to have input from fellow classmates to better represent what high school meant to us and how we have gotten to be where we are today. We believe our class is the most strongly unified class to have ever graduated from Hamilton High School. We have persevered through rough times, and we have emerged closer than we were before. No other class has ever shown the amount of support we have for one another. Our lives have been changed for the better because of the friendships we have made, the people we have met, and the teachers who have inspired us. From a very young age, it was easy to see that there was something wonderful about our class. It may have been our eagerness to learn or our devotion to one another. Making new friends was never difficult for us, and sure enough, we became family. Personally, I think this sense of family we have is what caused me to get in trouble so often for talking with friends in class, and I know I'm not the only one. The way we approached each school day was like an adventure. Every question was a challenge, and each day was an opportunity to investigate new things. Even after so many years of schooling, this love of discovery never left us. Many of us have taken our education beyond the classroom and have taken sincere interest in bettering ourselves as athletes, musicians, and artists, to name a few. Throughout these experiences, though, we have never been alone. In each of our endeavors, we have been supported by our teachers, our families, and each other. We are surrounded by a loving community that has rejoiced with us for every accomplishment. Our teachers, who have mentored us through these 13 years, have become our good friends, who wish nothing but happiness and a bright future for us. Our families, who have helped us develop into mature members of society, sit in the bleachers, still remembering that first day of school when we would not let them go home. Graduation day is perhaps the most bittersweet experience for them, as they are now the ones struggling to let go. We now look around us at the classmates we have known throughout these years of exploration and smile at the young men and women we have become. I speak for the class when I say how much we want to thank all of you for everything you have taught us and the memories we will hold dear for the rest of our lives. As we go our separate ways, the one thing we should always remember is the bond we share. We have laughed, cried, and celebrated together, just as we will do today. This skill of making meaningful connections is what will propel us to meet our goals. Nothing is impossible for the class of 2013. To my graduating class, it has been an honor to stand here bidding you farewell. If you ever feel overwhelmed, remember this. When the cares of life o'ertake us, saddening our lives so bright, we'll recall those days of high school, 'neath the blue and 'neath the white.
All right, Bailey.